go down lane. Let me tell you about those bushes, by the way. Going through them is a freaking pain because all the thorns. It's a pain to go through there. I eventually did get through Death Lane. I know you guys are probably tired of me calling it that, but I don't have anything else to call it. So, yeah, after I went through the bushes, I've seen all these houses covered in moss and crap, like if they've been abandoned for a couple of years or probably a decade. I mean, I don't know, they just look really abandoned, so I decided to go back to my house. Then when I was back inside my house, I seen a freaking, how am I supposed to say this? A shadow disappear. Then I freaked out, and I'm probably, you guys probably already know about the shadow head thing that I talked about with the one glowing eye looking at me from the steps. But other than that, that shadow was really creepy. It had no eyes, obviously, because it's a shadow, but it really creeped me out, not gonna lie. And I feel like the ghosts that come down from Death Lane are the ghosts that are haunting my house to this day. Because I think I'm gonna have to move. I'm already hearing dishes being freaking played with. And there's just been a bunch of paranormal activity going on in my house. And the squeaks, let me tell you guys, they don't come from downstairs. Because when I go downstairs, it sounds like they're coming from upstairs. And when I come upstairs, it sounds like they're coming from downstairs. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to talk with someone after this about this house. The person that used to own this house. Apparently, the freaking place that I called Death Lane wasn't really abandoned at that time. The bushes were just grass growing until it became bushes, I guess. That's what he said. And then the houses got really abandoned after the people left them to go on a vacation and never came back because they set their own homes in there where they had went on the airplane to go to their new homes because after they thought the place was too pretty, apparently, the city or something. New York, they decided to get homes there. Then the houses had been abandoned. Millions of mouses are in there. They never took the food out of the refrigerator. And now it's covered in moss and little pieces of the paint are starting to fall off. And that church that looks like a freaking barn. The light, I never saw the freaking light again. The light that I usually see in the backyard of it. No, I didn't see it. And that pothole, I don't know, I just don't feel safe walking around it because I feel like something is just gonna grab me and then drag me down there. Again, it vibes, Pennywise vibes, just by saying that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to move. But if I do move, I'm gonna have to have somebody get this house, or like at least live in it, because I don't want this house to get even more haunted. Because there's a lot of other houses that are not haunted, and I don't want this place to become haunted because it's just abandoned and crap. So somebody's gonna have to live in here, and of course they're we're gonna need to require a ghost detector because there are ghosts in this house currently. So yeah, before I move, I'm gonna have somebody, get this house, get this house and then live in it, because I need somebody to live in this house, or probably more than just one person. So that way the ghosts can get overwhelmed by all the people then leave. If you know what I'm saying. They're gonna get overwhelmed and then they can't really cause much chaos, because if they do like throw a dish on the floor or some crap, everybody's gonna freaking scream. Or actually not think anything about it at first, but until the ghost starts knocking down more, then they're gonna know. And then they're gonna have to leave this house, then they're not gonna have anybody else to get this house, unlike me. And then this place is gonna be entirely haunted, full of ghosts and mouses and crap. And then all the other houses are gonna get haunted, then they're gonna leave that, and then my whole street is gonna be freaking abandoned and haunted. So gonna have to move, but at the same time gonna have somebody buy this house to live in, and more people, like their family members, because I can't have one person, because if the one person is gonna be the one person that is gonna be living in this house, if I don't have any choice to get one person to live in here, then that's an immediate leave, because it's empty except for them. They hear all this noise and then they get paranoid and then scared. Then they have to leave. And then nobody's gonna get the other house that's not haunted, because there's already people living in there. But then when when my house gets haunted, all the ghosts are gonna go for the houses that are not haunted, which is the one right next to mine. And then they're gonna leave that. Then my entire street of houses is gonna be haunted, mice, and everything. So I'm not really entirely sure if I'm gonna have to move, but I have this gut feeling that I have to. So see you in the next video, guys.